What's going on, child? It's your most favorite Diabeto YouTuber in the whole entire world, back with another video. Now we are gonna be talking / checking out how allegedly Pooh Shiesty, Big 30, and more were arrested for allegedly. I ain't gonna lie, this shit sounds wild because I heard the rumors a while ago, but now it seems to be a little bit more solidified, even though it's not proven guilty or anything crazy like that. But allegedly for robbing Gucci Mane. Okay, this just sounds crazy. All right, I don't know if it's over the whole big scar thing. That's kind of what I was hearing in the beginning, months ago when we heard about these rumors, or months ago, either or, whatever. Not that long ago, but long ago enough for me to forget that shit. But you heard about these rumors, so it's kind of like, holy shit, and now he's arrested, and it's like, did Gucci snitch? Allegedly, and also, is Pooh Shiesty gonna be gone for a long time again? And I'm just wondering what in the hell is actually happening here. Now, of course, this is all alleged, and I want to be all peace and love in the world, so of course it is all love, no hate. And I'm very curious, so shout out to Look at today for the video that we are rechecking out. So yeah, but once again, all alleged and all love, no hate, because this shit sounds wild. Like, I don't understand. Like, of course, I don't live that lifestyle. I'm just gonna say that point blank, and I'm not judging necessarily, but like, you just got out. I understand standing on business and stuff, but you just got out, and then you're gonna do something allegedly, and then the man, the myth, the legend is allegedly the one who, you know, got you in there when I grew up here in that Gucci stand 10 toes down, you know. And it's just wild. And I ain't saying anything because I'm a civilian and all that type of shit. So like, if he did do it, okay, I get it, but at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of conflicted in my mind. But at the same time, my opinion necessarily don't mean shit. So yeah, all love, no hate. Let's just get into it. All right, just FYI, I did zoom past it a little bit. Not too much, but of course, I just want to get the information. I'm just going to say that all now. So yeah, let's get into the video now.
And were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters.
They got the dad too.
Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims. As alleged, once these 3 men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense, as alleged, for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm.
I mean, yeah.
I pulled out my
Oh,
lighter
shit.
in the middle of a
Yeah,
downpour
the ad quick. I ain't gonna lie. Low-key, Mans looks like he's nervous up there talking, which I don't understand why, but...
As y'all seen in the clip, bro, it ain't too much more I can even say. You know, they got Pooh Shiesty straight up, bro. They got him in broad daylight, clear as day. Pooh Shiesty allegedly robbing Gucci, bro, and taking his jury after they had set up a meeting or whatever about business and things were left. Now, the crazy thing about this is you would think that Pooh Shiesty would move smarter. Why? One, he's out and he's on a halfway house. Not to mention he's on ankle monitor. But also, he just got out of jail and he agreed that he would not do no more federal crimes. Now, the craziest part about this is he orchestrated the whole thing. He was the first one to up a Drake or an AR pistol or whatever on Gucci Mane. He actually was one of the guys that was aiming a gun at Gucci Mane, and he orchestrated the whole thing. Now, what's crazy is Big 30 was allegedly one of the guys that was by the door, blocking the door so that nobody can come out. And I mean, hey, you look at Big 30, that's a big nigga to go past. Now, it's so crazy because literally paperwork started getting released. They started saying
guns allegedly in him. Yeah, I'm stuck.
Some Big Scar disagreement or some stuff that happened with Big Scar when he passed away. And y'all know that that's, you know, Pooh Shiesty cousin. But as y'all see right here, paperwork got released. You can see these dudes on video. They got the guys that robbed them, whatever, allegedly robbed them. Well, ain't no allegedly because it's in the paperwork.
Oh, they got them on video.
Boys literally posting up with the jury that they took from them. Like, and this happened in January, whatever. And mind you, Pooh Shiesty came home like late October. So literally, bro, as y'all see in this music, unfortunately, I'm the CEO and the top shooter for my game. That right there, when I heard that, and it's so crazy, I heard that song maybe like 3 weeks ago, bro. And I thought to myself, a done daughter don't get his hands wet. A done don't really get his hands wet. And I knew eventually, bro, he was bound to crash out sooner or later. He was bound to lose it, you know, and something was going to happen. But what caught everybody's attention is that paperwork released, and pretty much they're saying that Gucci Mane was the one that identified Pooh Shiesty. Now, as y'all seen this paperwork, it's like a 32-page paperwork or 32-page indictment or whatever. Y'all, I'm gonna leave the link in the description below. Y'all can watch it. But as y'all see, it says MM, and these guys are actually the victims in this whole case. But MM, BP, and RD. Now, if y'all know who RD is, he's a victim, and that's Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane's real name is Roderick Davis. So that's really like what's going on. Now, it says RD, which is Roger Davis, all personally knew Williams Jr., which is Pooh Shiesty, real name, by both his legal name and name under which he performs, Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty is a verified.
I never thought I'd see the day. God.
Throughout the account matches Williams Jr. MM and Roderick Davis, which is Gucci, described Williams Jr. as wearing a black Nike brand, quote-unquote, shiesty mask, black hooded shirt, and black pants during the offense. An online search of Williams Jr. matched the individual depicted throughout Pooh Shiesty, and they literally got a picture, as y'all see, of Pooh Shiesty wearing everything that Gucci had described. Now, this is crazy because, for one, it's betrayal on another level, only due to the fact that, bro, Gucci was the one that put Pooh Shiesty on. He was the one that really put Pooh Shiesty's name out there and got him all this money, and Pooh Shiesty ended up being a...
Oh, God, that's some wild work.
I'ma smoke you.
Now, it's effed up because I've heard stories where people said Gucci Mane said that he didn't want no one to get involved, or he didn't want no one to get in trouble behind it. But then I also seen stories, or as y'all see the paperwork, where he described Shiesty. Now, fun fact, y'all, if y'all don't know, Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci. He also robbed a cameraman. But y'all know what makes him so dumb? Bro, he robbed Gucci security. Do y'all not know that Gucci security is actually a police officer? So even if Gucci didn't want to tell, he was going to have to anyway because by law,
yeah.
I mean, he's a police officer.
Fast forward a little, my bad.
He had to follow on through with it. So it's crazy, bro, to see something like this happen, but to know that Gucci got caught down bad with something like this. Now, this is just a prime example, in my opinion, where this is why I say the street stuff don't matter, because people gonna call Gucci a rat regardless when, I mean, Gucci identified them as the, you know, Pooh Shiesty or whatever he described.
Yeah, I'm be honest, like, more information obviously will be coming out on it, but what, you know, I'm happy I zoomed past it a little bit, and I low-key got a good time, and I don't even know how I did that shit low-key. But yeah, when you think about it, security guards are most likely undercover, or not necessarily undercover, but off the job, or whatever that correct word is, but mostly cops or some type of shit like that. All right, let's just be real about that. Not saying that he hangs out with cops or anything, you know, ideally like that, because that ain't the case. But realistically, most security guards are going to be that, unless they are like, you know, somebody that they grew up with or something like that. Of course, there's all kinds of different stipulations and shit like that. But at the same time, yeah, still will, really wild to hear that Gucci Mane allegedly gave information, not necessarily saying he's a rat or anything, but yeah, he apparently did talk. So kind of wild. I never thought I would see the day, honestly. Gucci Mane it doesn't change anything how I see the man or anything. Of course, I'm just gonna say that out loud, but like at the same time, you think about Gucci Mane, you ain't thinking about him rat-a-tat-ing. Like, you just don't think about that shit. You don't. So it's kind of mind-blowing, okay? But at the same time, I'm gonna say it's all alleged until I see him up on the stand or hear something crazy like that. I'm gonna stick with it 50-50. All right, my bad, I know, but I'm sticking with that. And in general, when it comes to the whole Pooh Shiesty part, I understand you wanted to get off your label, get some respect for your cousin and shit like that, but at the same time, I feel like you could have did it the legal way, which would have them over a lot worse than you're about, like, you know what I mean? Like, financially, you could go after him or something. I don't know necessarily. Like, obviously, it's probably not that sound inside and, you know, like, that type of shit. But at the same time, I feel like there's so many other ways that you could have went around this besides laying your ass allegedly back in jail or prison, wherever the hell it is. In general, this is all 50-50. We'll have to see how this all turns out. Maybe Gucci Mane will go on stand and be like, I do remember, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. I spent a lot of time with him. You know, maybe tries to do the little oop-de-oop or something like that, but I don't know. I have no idea. This is just wild as hell. But let me know what y'all think of which one's your boy make in the comment section down below. But like I said, it's all I got for y'all. Peace.